All right, let's try this again. We had an epic comeback on our last round, and we lost it. So let's try again.
I'm just not really.
We are going to have a discussion while we play Rocket League because there's rumors that the Xbox Live and Xbox Game Pass services are coming to the Switch, which is insane.
Which is awesome. Get it, Steve. Get it. Get it.
Oh
man!
Like it was like chilling right in front of me. I didn't know what to do with it. I was like, oh, what can I do?
Oh man, Shepard, what you doing, dude? What you doing? You're trying to
hit it
set up
in.
as an assist for them?
He really was.
So. Oh, get out of here, monkeys. Oh, I can see why you don't want to follow the ball sometimes. I'm just not really good at like going for those jump shots because I feel like the ball always gets above me and I misjudge. Yeah! That's not what I wanted, but hey.
Hey, you got
I hit
it
the
out.
ball.
I hit the ball.
That ball.
Yeah! I think you helped Shepard.
Yeah, it was.
But we couldn't be happier about this. At least I can't. The only question I had to Anthony was that we had a little bit of a discussion on is whether or not it would get rid of the ports coming to the Switch, since you could technically stream Xbox quality games to your Switch via the cloud, Project xCloud.
No, dude, come on.
That Microsoft announced at last year's E3, which I guess, in my opinion, that's kind of what I think is going to happen. Nice! Is that Microsoft is going to bring that to the Switch via that Project xCloud service, being able to stream Xbox quality level games from their servers to whatever device you want. In which case, do we need Switch ports anymore?
So my thoughts are, it could still definitely be a yes. Oh man, and I think that there are a number of reasons why. I think that. Oh shoot!
Oops, landed on my head. Sorry.
No, don't do that. Get out of here, Goose. Oh man, that angle was not right. So the reason why I think that we may still want ports is because the Switch is about portability, right? And so, you know, to have the streaming, it would be awesome. There's a number of Xbox games I'm very interested in that I haven't played because, you know, I don't have an Xbox. Oh man! Oh! I have to see that replay. How did that work?
I hit it from way over there, then you guys all juggled it.
And then you served it?
No, I never touched it again. It was all the blue team.
Nice!
They juggled it for me.
That sucks to be them. Oh my gosh. What a shot! No! Hey, Wolfman, get out of my face!
That was awesome.
Anyway.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm gonna get some boost. No, Shepard, what are you doing? You're giving it to them! She's like, you guys.
I feel bad for you.
Yeah.
Let me help you out.
He was trying to do good things, but kind of served them. Anyway, so it's about portability, and you know these streaming ports. Honestly, there's a lot of games I'm very interested in that it would be really cool to be able to play on the Switch. But by definition, you'd only be able to do that in places where there is Wi-Fi. That was you, but I was.
I don't know how that
there.
was. I think they juggled it again.
Yeah. And so, you know, that would kind of, in some ways, challenge the core functionality of the Switch. And then there's a couple other things that I'm kind of worried about. If we do have this Wi-Fi kind of cutting out all ports from here on out, then, you know, what will we just not see any more of these excellent ports? And will that mean that, in a sense, the Switch is kind of losing some of its support, and potentially being a little bit of a one-sided deal in that sense? I don't know if I'm making a whole lot of sense in what I'm trying to say, but
Yeah.
oh man, dang.
Because it'll be mostly Microsoft.
Right. It would
Microsoft
just,
first-party games.
well, and aside from it being I blew him up.
Oh, wrong angle, Steve. Sorry, continue.
Oh man, I keep overshooting. Shoot. Oh shoot.
I do that all the time. People do it at the same time. Yes, there we go.
Oh, that's a good one. Cool.
There we go.
So I could see it being like a wonderful thing that, kind of heralds a new era of kind of, maybe doing some working together with, between Nintendo and Microsoft, which could be a really cool thing. I honestly feel like some of the, and people would disagree, I'm sure, but, sometimes I feel like the competition in gaming kind of, serves to kind of keep back some of the what am I trying to say? I feel
It doesn't exist anymore.
I wish there was less of it.
Yes.
And so I feel like that could be a cool thing. However, this Game Pass, I just wonder what it will do to bringing games to the Switch, because people might in the end just be instead like, well, it's on the Game Pass, so we don't need to do anything more.
Right.
And in a way, the Switch could kind of become just a glorified streaming device rather than a console. And I think that's what I'd be worried about. And so in a way, we'd have kind of support for the Switch, but also not really having support for it. So in a way, the games that can be played on the Switch the way the Switch was intended to be played, again, suddenly become only Nintendo games, because everyone's else, at least if it's an Xbox thing, they're like, well, we'll just bring it to it via streaming.
Yeah.
And so that's one thing I'm worried about when it comes to that. At the same time, however, again, I do think it's a cool idea if they find a way to make it so it can benefit both parties, both Nintendo and Microsoft. I'm excited, but I also have my misgivings. What I would hope, and I think some of the rumors do make it sound like this would be a thing, is that the games that can natively run on the Switch without needing either extensive porting or just won't work at all, if they can bring those to the Switch, like say Ori and the Blind Forest.
Cross your fingers.
Yeah,
That's still been on my
playlist.
my wish list, and I've never gotten around to buying it on Steam because I don't really have a computer that can handle it. So I'm waiting for it to be ported to Switch.
Yeah, so that would be cool. And then other games like, Cuphead. You doing going blue?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cuphead would be fun. I feel like what would be cool is if they had the streaming service, and had the games that can run natively actually just be brought over. So like the Xbox Live service would
would make it so that you could natively purchase, you know, those games, and then the streaming. Oh man, these people keep coming in my way. The streaming would let you cover the rest. If they have that set up, I could see that being a really good thing.
Yeah, I agree.
And so, all in all, though, I feel like, you know, it looks like it would be a cool new era if they found a way to. It would be a cool new.
I got it.
Nice shot! You've done this before.
I have.
I'm gonna watch that just a sec. So you jump at the white line, the
Yeah.
inner white line.
Kind of goes over everything.
Nice.
But it's, yeah.
That was sick, Steve.
Thank you.
Anyway,
Saved by the keeper.
Just testing my racquetball skills.
rebound. Ooh. No, hey Stinger, get out of here.
But overall, we're pretty optimistic about it, right?
Yeah, I am. I have my misgivings, like I said,
About the ports and
about, you know, what it will do.
yeah, I am curious to see.
If it will change.
Because it'll be like the streaming is nice. We had a discussion about, you know, if how strong your cell phones would be if they could handle, you know, the Xbox level streaming on the go over your data,
I think that would be really expensive.
or not work very well.
Yeah, probably not.
So it would be mostly at home, I assume, right? At home where you'd be using this service.
A lovely header.
Yeah, I would, personally.
Okay.
Oh, man, we are wrecking them.
Yeah, we are.
Now I better be careful. I'm gonna eat my words.
A couple of seconds and I do something stupid.
Okay, the other guy's doing it again. Good shot. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh,
A
oh my gosh.
lovely header.
They didn't have a good goalie.
Go for it, Steve. Jester, it's you. Anyway, the point is we're excited at the idea that we'll be able to finally see some of these excellent games that would be perfect on the Switch come to the Switch through this service. And you know, we're playing Rocket League in celebration of the fact that you know, there have been successes with that already, and we want to see more of it. And I think this could be a gateway to a lot more if done properly. And again, you know, my misgivings are the things I think could go wrong, but you know, they don't have to. And I'm optimistic. I'm hopeful that it will. Yeah! I think you've scored like everything.
I don't think so.
It could lead to some very exciting times. So,
Agree.
and you know, my biggest thing is, will this lead to? Yep. My. Oh man, I didn't get it.
You didn't get it just because they blocked you.
I did the jump. You saw
Did
me,
the,
right?
it was perfect.
Anyway,
It doesn't work out.
I see. Well, you did it beautifully. Oh man, Steven, you're a goaling monster. You are a goaling monster.
I was like, oh, I see it. I see it set up for me.
Nice work. At least I got an assist on that.
You did.
It's you.
Yep.
I'm letting you go for it. You are the master.
I don't know. Don't do that.
Oh.
So you got in my way. See? Doesn't work every time. But yeah, super excited. Hallelujah. I can't think of anything cooler than to be playing Rise of the Tomb Raider or any of those other Tomb Raider games on my Switch. That'd be so
That would be really cool. And you know, there is something to be said for the fact that even if you can't take it on the go, Like, it's really nice to be able to, you know, play Switch games while someone, say, wants to watch TV.
Yeah. Sorry, it was my fault.
Oh,
Shouldn't have touched it.
what I should have done is go for the assist.
Oh,
Oh man, wow, no. Oh, I should have demolished him.
Wow. Get it out of here.
So,
Use the wall.
the main thing I want, that I would love to see, is Ori on the Switch. That is something that, you know, like, I always... Nice.
Nice. Finally did something for us.
No, he's doing some good stuff.
Oh, okay.
Honestly,
That was a good setup, dude.
Thanks.
I just wasn't over that.
I've been not super useful myself. I mean, so and he's, Jester, if you're watching this, you're doing great. Steven just a monster.
I think he's a computer.
Oh really?
Yeah, these are all computers.
Oh, never mind.
They just have pretend names on the top of their.
Sorry, I saw the names and thought maybe these were real players. Okay, well,
I wish. No, I don't wish. People are ruthless on this game.
yeah, I know. I'd get wrecked.
I have been getting wrecked. Anyway, continue.
I want. Is that mine? No.
Ooh, I almost blocked you. Ori in the Blind Forest. # Team Ori.
Yes, I want Ori in the Blind Forest. I never thought it would come on the Switch. Now that it might, I'm at least, you know, the possibility is there. I'm pretty stoked. So yeah, those are our thoughts. We like the idea of.
Yes.
Oh, it is a computer. Yeah, there it is. We like the idea of a more cooperative future for gaming, and
Please.
it might not get there. Who knows? But you know,
Things are looking good.
This is the start of something that could lead to that, and
Agreed.
I would love that.
Yes.
We're fans. We are optimistic, cautious about some things, and hoping that Nintendo makes sure that they've got you know, they're making sure that this will not hurt the Switch. You know, in the ways that we were talking about.
Yep.
Then I say, bring it on. It would be awesome.
You heard it here first.
So, yeah.
Thank you so much for listening. If you like this video, go ahead and subscribe. And comment and tell us what you are excited for / not excited for if these Xbox games really do come to Switch.
Yeah. And till next time, keep it nerdy.